flight number 2 with my modified version of the Kerbal X, and we're going to the moon. We're going to turn on the SAS, throttle up our engines, and let go of the first 2 stages. And we're off. Our captain today is Gilfie Kerman. And we're going to the moon, if I didn't already say that. The last attempt, I was impatient. And so we crashed. But this time, I'm going to do my very best not to do that. I usually don't do that. I usually don't make it to the moon, though. But when I do make it to there, I get impatient. Ugh. It's a slow game. I'm hearing things explode. See that island over there. He's still scared like last time. I think we're going slower than last time, because last time when I was down to 1 rocket, we were halfway there. And now we're halfway there. I think we're going slower than last time. The difference in the Kerbal X and this ship, I added 2 things. I added an SAS and 1 more fuel container to the last stage. Right at the top here, I added this fuel container in the SAS and added a ladder so that they could make it up to there. Usually, I'm a little bit late to the turning when this reaches 0, but this time, I'm right on time. You can see those dials up there moving back and forth. And when I turn on the SAS, those lights over there go on, which is pretty cool. It's tilting. Our apoapsis needs to be 200,000 meters before we can start extending our periapsis. I think it's called a periapsis. This really annoys me. This Kerbal X modded 3. This is the Kerbal X modded 4. That one, that bit of debris orbiting. I want it to fall, but I can't. It's not gonna. Something exploded. What exploded? Maybe one of those things hit the ground. Something's back there. Oh, no, that's just the air that we blow. I like being able to... Oh, I can't see the island anymore. I feel like I'm missing something. This map that I'm looking at right now should just be projected somewhere in here. So I don't have to right-click and go to the orbit map. Last time we ran out of fuel before we made it to the 200-meter apoapsis. Some people don't even put it that far. Yep, same thing happened as last time. Some people don't even put it this far. Some people just have it 100. I've never tried that, but the guy that I watched told me to put it at 200, and that feels safer. You can see that bit of debris falling slowly there. When we reach our 200-meter apoapsis, we're going to turn Progade. and burn. And that should make our orbit hug the Earth. Yeah, that reaches across this. And eventually they collide on the other side. Sometimes I speed up time here. If it just had the 4. But when that happens, your orbit like goes out and then back in instead of just keep going out. And that's bad. I don't know why that happens. Some people say they put a mining outpost on the moon. But I don't know how to do that. I don't know if it's a mod or what. What's that? Our periapsis is gonna move around and swap with the apoapsis. What's it called? The periapsis? Periapsis. Apoapsis. Apoapsis is gonna come over here and then stretch out to where the moon is. We're not gonna be as lucky as last time. Last time it immediately found a connection. Actually, I don't know. It might just find a connection. Back when I was really bad at playing this, I'd speed up time, like a lot, waiting for it to meet the moon. And then when it met the moon, I'd just go around the moon and hook out to this, and then start orbiting the sun. That's why all these guys are orbiting the sun. Some of the people out there orbiting the sun, I was actually trying to get to Eve with this guy, the one around this orbit. This guy. It didn't work. I can't get to other planets. It's hard. So some people say 15 million meters for your apoapsis. I don't think that's necessary. I think just a little bit farther than this. Ah, I couldn't stop it. What is it? 14. It's a bit lower, but it'll have to do. If I go over, I don't come back because that wastes of fuel. You can, as long as the orbits are about touching anywhere, eventually you'll get a connection. I think that's what they're called, connections. It looks like I'd meet up with the moon there. No, it went by faster than I did. This is the waiting game, waiting for you and the moon to meet up at the same time. The moon has less gravity than Earth, so I can... Oh, we got a connection. We got a connection. We have a connection. Oh, it would barely change our orbit if we just kept going. We're probably barely going to connect. Barely connect at all. Yeah, we're barely going to connect. It's a race. Oh god, it takes a really long time to do things. If you speed it up too much, you'll get there too fast and then crash into the moon, like last time. Ah, stop us. Oh, this is a really bad connection. I don't want to. I don't think we have enough fuel. I'll do it anyway. I'll do it anyway. If we run out of fuel, it's not my fault. Okay, it probably is my fault. Oh, we have enough fuel. We can do it. Yeah, this is using a lot of fuel to... We could get to Minmus if we wanted right now. I bet you this is going to go out and touch where Minmus would be. Oh, look. We're on an orbit around the moon. We could literally sit here forever. I'll speed it up a little bit to show us orbiting around the moon. How fast can we orbit around the moon? Wait. We want to land on the light side of the moon. So I'm going to slow it down when we can land on the light side. Oh, I think that's good. We're going to burn retrograde. And that should make it so that this touches the light side of the moon. Hooray! Now this time I'm going to try not to crash. I could do it from in here. Oh no, I could not. This is confusing. Let's see. We're still really far away from... Where's the moon? It's probably going to be in my face. Okay, this is the scary part. Okay, we're kilometers away. We can go faster. Crap! Oh, I'm an idiot! It still says we're 15... Oh, is that away from Earth? Oh. You know how at the beginning of this, I said I wouldn't do that? But look, I did that. Now we're dead. Bye. Gilfie Kerman. I remember his name this time. It was Gilfie. Gilfie Kerman lost his life because of